You know, in hindsight, it's like one of the best things we've ever had, because as it turns out, it was a catalyst for all these other changes that are going on in our district.
It made learning more interesting because it was like learning in a new aspect, because we got to use technology instead of just writing and like normal stuff we'd learn in school. Plus, if there's ever anything I wanted to know more, I can just look it up on the computer.
It turns out that the teachers who actually did that and stuck with it and learned, they're now like a year or two ahead of all their colleagues. And they're kind of the group now, on our campus at least, that's leading the way. Other teachers are going to them to ask questions.
When we were observing every classroom in the 9 middle schools, we noticed that the amount of technology that was being used in 2011 was greater than the amount that was used in 2010. There was more technology used in more effective ways.
Not only have I learned about digital storytelling and all the tools there are available, it's also encouraged me or inspired me to go and look for even more things. So we have taken it beyond just the digital storytelling. We do, all kinds of Web 2.0 activities in the classroom.
His vision with us was grabbing those group of teachers that are your researchers and developers, that R&D group where I've been able now to pinpoint a group of teachers on this campus that I know will try something new, will always be the ones that want to do something different.
Mike Carter really stretched our thinking. He simply talked to us about what we were trying to do and challenged it, and he challenged our thinking, because he would not allow us to be weak thinkers. He would not allow us to make excuses and obstacles. And the more time we spent with Mike, we realized we are the obstacles in some respects at our campuses, and we don't need to be those obstacles.
That's been something that we've had to change, the way we're thinking and the way we're designing our lessons, that it's okay for kids to be doing different things at different times.
Students use technology more to enhance problem-solving creativity in 2011, and we also saw improvement in students' use of technology for independent research, as well as using technology to produce new knowledge. So there were really some real important changes that we observed in 2011.
The T3 grant has helped us to find new ways to make learning more exciting and get the kids more involved in their learning. You'll see behind me is playing one of the projects we just finished in class, which was over the literary element. So each group was coming up to present.
And I think that because of this grant, my kids now have the tools they need to actually see themselves as not only students in Spring Forest Middle School, but actually as contributors to the world.
I got to use them to help teach something in math, and it was a lot better than like writing everything down or listening to like the teacher say it, because it was like more fun because I got to watch my friends teach it to me, so it was easy to learn, and it was from our perspective.
Has to change is how well the librarian interacts with teachers and assisting them in research techniques and in information availability. Where can we find the best information for the lesson that they're teaching?
You got to be in a group, so it was more like cooperative, I guess. It was just more interesting to work with a group together and use modern day technology to like learn how to do math.
Provided for me as the librarian a lot of time with the teachers, to work with the teachers. It was a new focus for us to work together and create digital stories with the students and bring out the creativity in our students and change and tweak their lessons.